Racin USA TV race recap. Our third place finisher tonight, Ross Bailes. Ross, man, a really good first half of the race. Take us through the first half of this race, just trying to make a decision with Luke out front.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out a way around him. I mean, I was way faster down here running the top. He was kind of entering lower, and he was rushing out off the floor. And I could enter in higher and get a good run off the floor, but I just couldn't ever get by him. He was faster than I was in 1 and 2, so I couldn't get by him. I guess I could have tried to slide him or something. I really needed to get by him, and I think, it would have been a different car being out front.
And kind of, you look at this race, the way the cautions flew, too. Every time you'd start to get there and get into lap traffic, they would have another yellow. That kind of hindered things, too.
Yeah, exactly. Like that first green flag run, we started getting lap traffic real heavy, and he was having to make decisions. Being in second, he kind of go where he was not. I'm thinking about the lap or two, I might have been snuck by him. But, I mean, Joseph ran a really good race. He made all the right moves and did a good job on 3 starts. I didn't do a very good job on 3 starts. It was the main problem.
This racetrack, totally different than what it was a few years ago. Tell us about this racing surface.
I mean, it's really good. Like I said, 3 or 4, you could run really, really hard on entry, and then you kind of had to pedal it off. 1 and 2, to me, felt like it was dead slick. I mean, it's really good right now, but I think they're going to make it even better once they get a hang of the dirt and everything.
Got a lot of good sponsors on this 09.
Yeah, I just got to thank Johnny for letting me drive it, and all his guys for coming, and got Tim, he came with me tonight. Personally Great, JP Environmental, Clover Transmission, Farmer Service Center, 810 Construction. My dad came with me tonight. I mean, it's a good race. I look forward to running with y'all again.
Ross Bailes, third place tonight in the return to Modoc.
The baddest street stocks on the planet return to Why Not in 2026. Don't miss the Southern Street Stock Nationals, featuring the Crate Racin USA Street Stocks in a must-see weekend. Over 200 plus entries 1 year ago, and entertainment all weekend long, including live music. It's the Southern Street Stock Nationals at Why Not Motorsports Park, August 12th through the 15th. It's a must-see weekend. Be there.
It's our Crate Racin USA TV race recap. Tonight's second place finisher tonight from Modoc started 16th and rallied towards the front, Carson Ferguson. Carson, man, you made up a lot of laps early in this racetrack. You were really the only one in the first part of the race that go the top side. Tell us about what was working up there.
I feel like that's just where people weren't going. When you're back there, you're just kind of searching for a lane that you can have clean on your nose to get air to push down. And, luckily everybody was kind of fighting for that bottom there and left the top open. I was real lucky with just being able to, the way we were lining up and the way Ross was choosing in second, it kept putting me on the top there the first few restarts. So we were able to just sneak by through the middle there in 1 and 2, and then just momentum 3 and 4.
Talk about this surface here. This is new. This surface here. What is it like? Comparable? What, in your opinion, what's it comparable to?
I don't know. It's like a faster. It's kind of like Sonoya, honestly. It's a fast-paced slick track that gets spotchy, and it gets a little, just a little bit of this roughness that you can scotch in, and it's able to keep strips of moisture in that little rough patches. So, it's faster than Swainsboro. I feel like Swainsboro is more slick but the gray is more moisture, it feels like. So here it's easy to blow through the moisture and death slide through the wall. So you kind of got to keep it straight and steer off the right front, but also got to be able to turn down the hill at any time.
Running for Cale Green this weekend, how did this come together?
Me and him has been paired up for a few years now. We try to race with each other through the year whenever I have an off day or off weekend. So it's been a busy weekend so far, but hopefully we can keep running some more with them. I got to thank them for not giving up on the car or me through the night. We struggled in hot laps and qualifying, just getting it free enough to circle around there wide open. The track had a lot of grip. So
Carson Ferguson, our runner-up tonight, the return to Modoc.
Racers are dedicated to winning, and Chevrolet Performance's 3 factory-sealed Circle Track crate engines can help you get to the checkered flag first. Whether you're a weekend warrior or a touring hero, on dirt, or pavement. Chevrolet Performance Circle Track crate engines are engineered to win. Right out of the box.
It's our Crate Racin USA TV race recap. Back-to-back wins to start 2026 for Joseph Brown. This one a little harder than Needmore. You led all 50 laps at Needmore. Had to earn this one tonight.
Yeah, I felt like I drove my butt off to win that one. It feels good to win one, not from just the pole and lead every lap. Just shows how good our program is right now, too. And I'm just so confident in what I drive, and I think that's making a big difference.
Well, you started this race watching, of course, Luke lead the majority of the start of this race, but then you got Trent and you got Ross going at it for second, and you sitting there thinking, come on, guys, figure it out, right?
Yeah, and, like, as bad as I say it, like, I guess I'm points racing. I'm like, man, please don't wreck and y'all get me in it. Like, but, I mean, they're just hard racing. They're going at it. And, I mean, you got to. If you can get by somebody, you got to go. Like, when I got to the leader there, he slipped off before, and, I mean, I felt like I had to go. That was my chance to take the lead and get in clean air and get after it.
I know you talked about this track changing from start to finish tonight. What was the big change you think that happened during the feature that helped it so much?
Man, they just got it where it was so splotchy. Like, one lap you go through there and you're like, man, my stuff's pretty good. And the next lap you're like, man, I'm about to spin out. So I think what they did track prep-wise was awesome. Like, it was fast early, slowed down. Our tires look brand new. So hats off to Modoc Speedway and what they got going here.
2 wins to start the year. Good sponsors on this 92.
Yeah, Larry here, can't thank him enough. I know I say it every week. I really couldn't do it without him. He was supposed to come with us today, but he had to stay and work. So he's been an awesome part of my deal the last few years, and I can't thank him enough for all he's done. Jordy Nipper, Scotty's Muffler, my dad, our heating and air company. He called a call today while I was gone. So I don't know. I got a bunch of people that helped me. Fox Shocks, my wife, can't thank her enough. Ethan for coming. He drove 3 hours to meet me at the house to go. So go to Dixie next week, and we was good there last year. So this is where it kind of somewhat started. So maybe we keep the train rolling.
Joseph Brown kicks off 2026 with back-to-back wins. He wins here in the return to Modoc.